Welcome back to Movies with Miranda. I'm so excited to say that out loud. I am loving the channel name change. Today I will be watching Goodfellas for the first time. I am very excited for this one. I chose it today for no other reason besides I woke up and felt like it was a good idea. So let's jump in. Martin Scorsese, legendary. Robert De Niro, also legendary. Ray Liotta, also legendary. I know all the names. I couldn't tell you what other movies they're in. Joe Pesci, also I've heard of, very legendary, I think. I don't think I've ever seen them in a movie before. I don't know who Paul is. Sorry, Paul. This film is based on a true story. Hold on, isn't this like a mafia movie? Alrighty, buckle up, kids. New York, 1970. He's about to fall asleep at the wheel. Pulling over at night next to a forest? Yeah, no thanks. That'll never happen. I'll just run. I'll take my chances. Why are you carrying around a butcher knife? Oh! Okay.
Still alive. No, fucking piece of shit.
Oh, jeez! Oh my god!
As far back as I can remember, I always wanted to be a gangster.
What an introduction. I hope he doesn't run a deli store. I am not shopping there. I'm about to go vegetarian. Goodfellas. They're not very good fellas, though. I love this kind of music. I'd be a millionaire. I don't actually know this song. I'm just reading the subtitles and hoping for the best.
To me, being a gangster was better than being president of the United States.
You probably make more money.
In the summer, when they played cards all night, nobody ever called the cops.
So they were the real ones in charge, okay?
Hey, Tony Staggs, how are you?
Tony Staggs, how are ya? I love that. What a great name.
Tootie. Tootie ran the cab stand, and
Tutti Frutti.
Paul, who was the boss over everybody in the neighborhood.
They look like they're having a great time. I kind of want to join. The camaraderie, look at it.
We always used to say that American kids were spoiled lazy.
American kids are spoiled lazy. Yeah.
I knew everybody, and everybody knew me. Wise guys would...
Sounds like, oh, for the longest time.
But it wasn't too long before my parents...
Again, I think I was born in the wrong era. I love this music.
I was treated like a grown-up.
Harry, look, there he comes, 519.
You know how they say, like, dogs resemble their owners or vice versa? This scene, that could not be more true. Toby, do you look like me at all? Do I look like a Jack Russell terror? Maybe not physically, but in essence, one could argue absolutely.
He was pissed that he made such lousy money. He was pissed that my kid brother Michael was in a wheelchair.
One of those can be controlled. A career. A wheelchair, you can't, there's nothing you can really do about that one.
Says you haven't been there in months.
And you're just now finding out?
In months?
Ow!
Mostly pissed because I hung around the cab stand. He knew what went on at that cab stand.
Better than being at home, clearly.
The way I saw it, everybody takes a beating sometime.
Okay, maybe I'm happy I wasn't born in that era. No wonder why some people are so unhappy. Some of them were belted as children. I'd be pretty upset myself.
From now on, any letter from that school to that kid's house comes directly here, you understand?
So he's like finding a new family almost.
No more letters from anybody. Finally, after a couple of weeks, my mother had to go to the post office and complain. How could I...
They hijacked their mail?
Paulie hated phones. He wouldn't have one in his house.
Mikey's calling. You want me to call him back?
Make the call then.
So he has to go to
Get
other
all
people's
his calls
houses to use their
secondhand,
phones?
Then you'd have to call the people back from an outside phone.
Yeah.
There were guys, that's all they did. All day long was take care of Paulie's phone calls.
When you have to hire a phone guy, get in contact with my phone guy, I'll get back to you.
And all they got from Paulie was protection from other guys looking to rip them off.
So they pay him for protection. That's literally like his
It's
job?
all for protection for people who can't go to the cops. That's it.
Oh. They're like bodyguards, but way scarier. And then what if they don't pay up? This happens. They get sent messages.
Some of the kids from the neighborhood carried my mother's groceries all the way home. You know why? It was out of respect.
Respect or fear?
Aren't they great?
My God. You look like a gangster.
Exactly.
That was the first time I'd ever seen anyone shot.
Oh my gosh.
You're a real jerk. You wasted 8 fucking aprons on this guy. I don't know what the hell's wrong with you.
He's trivializing someone getting shot. It must mean that that's the norm. Like, they're used to this kind of thing. I can't have this on my doorstep.
It was a glorious time. The wise guys were all over the place.
I feel like it's a glorious time if you're on the right team, if you know what I mean.
It was when I first met Jimmy Conway.
Jimmy Conway or Jimmy Conman?
I mean, the bartender got 100 just for keeping the ice cubes cold.
I want that job. I'll keep your ice cubes cold all day. Damn, Jimmy Conway just looks the part.
He was first locked up at 11, and he was doing hits for mob bosses when he was 16.
11? That's crazy.
Jimmy was the kind of guy who rooted for the bad guys in the movies.
I keep forgetting, this movie is based on a true story.
They used to tip him off about the really good loads, and of course everybody got a piece.
That's why they're doing it. Everyone's getting a piece.
And when the cops, they assigned a whole army to stop Jimmy, what did he do?
How you doing, Joe?
Paid him off. Have a nice day.
Where'd you get those cigarettes?
Get him out of here. Get him out of here. Get him out of here.
Okay.
Get him out.
No, you don't understand.
They're not mine. I'm holding them for a friend.
Counselor, proceed.
It's a devious smile.
Never rat on your friends, and always keep your mouth shut.
So basically be silent and be silent. When in doubt, silence is the greatest answer. God, the music is so good. Idlewild Airport, 1963. All these guys look like something straight out of the movie Grease.
Paulie had his union people scare them with a strike, and it was an even bigger moneymaker than numbers, and Jimmy was in charge of it all.
So in terms of hierarchy, Paulie seems like he's at the tippy top. Is Jimmy like his right-hand man? That's kind of what I'm getting from this. Like maybe they're on the same level, or like Jimmy's slightly below.
There was Jimmy and Tommy and me, and there was Anthony Stabile,
How you doing?
Frankie Carbone.
There's a lot of people. Am I expected to remember all of them? I'm not great with names.
Freddie No-Nose.
How you doing?
Freddie no-nose, but I see he's got a nose. It's right there on his face.
Jimmy Two Times, who got that nickname because he said everything twice, like...
I'm gonna go get the papers. Get the papers.
I'm gonna go get the papers, That's hilarious. I kind of want to speak like that,
28 have to do a 460. I can't believe this guy. 528 even.
Hey, I know that guy. I've seen him before.
Bags of money like this coming in from tourists and American servicemen who change their money around to French money. Send them back, kid.
So they're just gonna go take all that money. I can already tell you it's gonna go well.
I'll tell you something. Go fuck your mother.
Wait. I was so focused on the guy talking, which is so funny too, because he's like the stereotypical what I think of when I think of like old-timey mob boss, like the kind of mousy voice, like, you know, I tell him, like, I tell him, you know, but it cuts to the guy who's laughing. That's a meme, isn't that? With the cigarette, like cheesing. Oh my God, I had no idea that meme was from this movie. I'm learning so much.
It's funny. You're a funny guy.
What do you mean? You mean the way I talk? What?
Oh, do I talk funny? He didn't like that.
What?
Just, you know, you're funny.
You're a funny guy.
Well, I'm funny how? I mean, funny like I'm a clown. I amuse you.
Oh, this is
I'm here
iconic.
to fucking amuse you. What do you mean funny? Funny how? How am I funny?
Am I here to fucking amuse you? Funny how? Funny looking?
Get the fuck out of here, Tommy.
You motherfucker! I almost had him.
Oh my God, dude, no, you had me. And here I am thinking that I'm sensitive. Yeah. I just learned where an iconic meme and an iconic scene is from. This movie.
7 fucking G's, yo. $7,000. I mean, ain't peanuts. I don't mean to be out of order or nothing.
You don't mean to be out of order.
Watch it, buddy. You're gonna get offed later.
You know the money we
What are you
spend in this
talking
fucking...
about? Come on, don't be like that.
What do you mean don't be like that?
Oh, I thought he was gonna slam his head into the table with his necktie.
You want to laugh? This prick last week asked me to christen his kid.
Oh, no, that's the meme. That's the meme. That's the meme.
But I'm worried. I mean, you don't understand. The joint is over.
Oh, you run a joint? Maybe I'll try to help you, all right?
So it sounds like he wants Paulie and his reputation to hang around this restaurant for protection because he has this reputation right now of just getting stuff done, being the protector. So he doesn't need to know anything about the restaurant business. He simply wants him in the establishment to scare off other people. I think I'm understanding.
Any problems, he goes to Paulie. Trouble with the bill, he can go to Paulie. Trouble with the cops, deliveries, Tommy.
So Paulie can just make things or people disappear.
Oh, you had a fire? Fuck you, pay me. Place got hit by lightning, huh? Fuck you.
So he gets his money regardless.
You take a $200 case of booze and you sell it for $100. Doesn't matter, it's all profit.
Because they're just stealing the stuff and then they're selling it and making a profit, period, because they're not paying for anything, right? Sorry, I'm trying to make the math make sense.
When you can't borrow another buck from the bank or buy another case of booze, you bust the joint out. You light a match.
So it seems like they win either way. Either way, they're getting their money.
Who? You brought Diane. I was telling you about his size.
It's so funny to me, the stuff that people will do for some paper.
She don't want to go out with Italians alone. She's prejudiced against Italians. Fucking believe that? In this day and age, what the?
She doesn't want to go out with them alone, like she wants to be in public? I mean, from what I'm hearing, I don't blame her.
I'm trying to bang this fucking broad. You want to help me out? It's
Didn't know it was a two-man job, jeez.
that fucking family, they live in 5 towns. You know, these Jew bros got a lot of money. Maybe the family...
As this place is on fire, they're arguing about a girl. Okay. What? That whole scene right there, when they're arguing while this building is on fire behind them, it just goes to show you how little regard these people have for other people's property.
Like a bunch of hobos staggering out one at a time.
I couldn't stand him. I thought he was really obnoxious.
She's talking about him?
It's very annoying. But Diane and Tommy made us promise to meet them again on Friday night. We agreed.
Heck no.
You know, he really liked you, too. I mean, that's all we do is talk about her, you know?
We were a trio.
She knows that's not true.
Nobody does that to me. Who the hell do you think you are? Frankie Valley or something?
She's strong, standing up for herself. He's gonna like that.
She looked good.
I'll think about it. It's gonna cost you, Hill.
Make it up.
They're gonna get together.
Hello, Henry.
You ready?
Yeah.
Come on.
Oh, God. The prints are clashing. Her outfit, my lord.
My daughter says that you're half Jewish.
It's just the good half.
What are you doing? You're leaving your car?
What? It's a car.
At the Copacabana. How special, taking her through the kitchen, seeing where all the magic happens.
I'll be right with you.
Look, they can make a table appear right there. That means they're really special.
What do you do?
What?
What do you do?
I'm in construction.
What do you do that you could just hand out $20 to each person? Because I feel like back then, too, like, that's a lot.
The king of the one-liners, Henny Youngman.
Ooh, a comedy show.
How are you all? I'm glad to be here. Take my wife, please. I take my wife everywhere, but she finds her way home. Where do you want to go for your anniversary? She said, I want to go somewhere I've never been before. I said, try the kitchen.
Oh!
Dr. Welser is here. Wonderful doctor. Gave a guy 6 months to live. Couldn't pay his bill. Gave him another 6 months.
Those are some good one-liners. I love a good one-liner, just straight to the point.
We walked out with $420,000 without using a gun.
Easy money.
Good to meet you. I'll see you around later.
Will you?
Do you know him?
Yeah. He lives across the street.
They're neighbors.
He introduced me to everybody. Everybody wanted to be nice to him.
I wonder why.
Don't buy buy wigs that come off at the wrong time.
That was so funny. Don't buy wigs that come off at the wrong time.
One more, call the cops. You're talking crazy. Stop it now, will you?
Fucking commercial, you. Fucking commercial. You don't got my...
His wig's coming off. He should have called that guy on the commercial.
Who did what?
This guy who lives across the street from me that I've known all my life.
Is it the other guy from earlier?
He started to touch me. He started to grab me. I told him to stop. He didn't stop. I hit him.
Oh, he's done for. Are we sure it's him, though? Well, there's only so many people that live across the street.
What do you want, fucko? You want some?
Oh!
What are you doing?
Is he beating him with the butt of his gun?
Who would have gotten out of there the minute their boyfriend gave them a gun to hide. But I didn't. I gotta admit the truth. It turned me on.
Is she gonna get involved? Oh, she's getting super involved, as in married. Crazy to think how it all started. Like, she was not sure about him. She didn't even like him. And now they're married.
Why don't you be like your friend Henry? He's got a nice girl. He's settling down now.
I love her. Look at him. He's married. He's settled down. He's got the American dream.
I want you to meet
And almost all of them were named Peter or Paul.
All of them were named Peter or Paul. That would get confusing.
They were all married to girls named Marie.
And they're all married to girls named Marie.
This is Marie.
This is Marie. This is Marie. This is Mary.
Family, Sunday dinner. So beautiful.
I wonder how much they made on their wedding. They made more in one day than some people do in 10 years.
The bag with all the envelopes, all the money.
Don't worry about that. Nobody's gonna steal that here.
Or else. That note. Well done.
He doesn't have to call every 5 minutes.
If he was such a grown-up, why doesn't he get you two an apartment?
And this was all before the age of cell phones.
The man hasn't been able to digest a decent meal in 6 weeks.
Why? He should see a doctor about that.
She's right. What's wrong with you, Henry? What kind of person are you? What is the matter with you?
And there he goes, right back out again.
We weren't married to 9-to-5 guys. The first time I realized how different was when Mickey had a hostess.
So at this point, she still has absolutely no idea what he's involved in. I wonder how she's going to react when she eventually finds out.
I can't get through the gate without this guy's hands all over me. So I told him. I said, keep your...
I would love to know how much product is in her hair. That's a fire hazard.
He was in an argument, a lousy $10 card game. He pulls out a gun, the gun goes off, some kid gets killed. Now Jeannie has a husband and a son in jail and a mother in the funeral parlor. Hey, you know, Jeannie...
She's getting a glimpse at her maybe future life. Or she's like, what did I get involved in?
I mean, they didn't look very good.
Those kids
They looked beat up.
What the heck is she putting on her face? She joining the Blue Man Group?
You know why Jeannie's husband went to the can? Because of Jeannie, because he wanted to get away from her, that's why.
So prison was better? Yikes.
Unless they make themselves get caught. They don't have things organized. I know what I'm doing. I got things...
Maybe when they decide they don't want to be involved anymore, they get sent to jail because they feel like that's safer, like nobody can get them in there. That's kind of scary.
Fucking move. Take it easy. Don't move. Take it easy.
Go ahead.
There's nothing inside that paper bag. It's the old brown paper bag trick.
And split up the loot, you sidewinder!
Oh, never mind. There is definitely something in the brown paper bag.
Got a search warrant here for the premise. Did you read and sign it?
Anywhere?
Yeah, anywhere. It's gonna take a while. We gotta go through everything.
You boys want some...
So she let them come in. I wonder if that was a good idea.
But mostly they were just looking for a handout, a few bucks to keep things quiet.
Oh. Maybe they were looking for something, but they were also maybe hoping for a bribe?
And when we went to the islands or Vegas for vacation, we always went together. No outsiders ever.
It's like a cult. Like, no one else is allowed inside their circle. It's so interesting to see this dichotomy. Like, they have this picture-perfect life, but then on the back end, everything is so dangerous. And their involvement, surface level seems wholesome and like they care so much, but really it also feels like they're just keeping tabs on everyone. Definitely cultish. This is crazy.
Can't do it. I got something lined up.
Yeah, but tomorrow night...
Look at all those clothes, though.
I wanted to go shopping. Can I get some money?
How much do you need?
You need to go shopping? You already have so much clothing. Yeah, there's your allowance. Just a fat stack of cash.
In handsome, rich and strong. Now that...
June 11th, 1970.
Go home and get your fucking shine box.
Motherfucking mutt, you!
So many egos in one room.
Fucking break up my party.
The other so-called gods of our legends.
He starts it and then he gets mad.
Pretty good. You understand? Yeah.
Ooh. Oh my gosh. Is he dead? He's dead. Okay, I'd be keeping to myself. You look at somebody the wrong way and you're just risking your own life. That is so scary.
Fucking mutt dented my shoes.
I'm sorry, they said at the beginning of this movie, this is based on a true story?
You can't just dump them on the
Don't
street.
worry. I know a place upstate they'll never find. Come on, let's get some more.
I know where to put him. The trunk. Oh. Now we've gone full circle. We're back to the beginning of the movie.
What are you doing? What happened? No, nothing.
It's red paint. I mean ketchup.
Where you been? I haven't seen you. You haven't even called or anything.
Oh my gosh. So they just committed murder at 4, home by 5 for dinner. Yeah, that's fine.
Anyway, you know what reminds me? I need this knife. I'm gonna take this. It's okay?
There's the knife.
That's what I settle down almost every night, but then in the morning I'm free. I love you.
Let's just settle down.
Yeah, no, seriously, settle down. Like, on the murder. No more murder.
You don't eat much. You don't talk much.
I'm just listening.
What's the matter? Something wrong with you? You remind me of when we were...
Remember, at the beginning, silence is key.
He would never talk. He would just sit there all night and not say a word.
Because talking can get you killed.
Look at this.
That's beautiful.
I like this one.
Oh my gosh, what dog looks like my dog?
And this guy's saying, what do you want from me? Guy's got a nice head of white hair. Look how beautiful with the dog. It looks the same.
He's living the life. That's goals right there. He's alive. Here we are again.
Even if people didn't get out of line, they got whacked. I mean, hits just became a habit for some. Guys would get into arguments over nothing, and before you knew it, one of them was dead. I mean, they were shooting each other all the time.
That would be so scary. It feels like this life is just about living in fear. No thank you. I would rather be poor.
Saturday night was for wives, but Friday night at the Copa was always for the girlfriends.
Oh, so they got wives and girlfriends.
Just want to make sure I don't wind up kissing fucking Nat King Cole over here.
No, I'm not talking about me.
She just had a foot in mouth situation.
I understand perfectly what you're saying, but you have to watch out sometimes how you say things.
Yup. You're next.
Leave it alone now. I mean, I understand what you said. You know, the guy's talented. Leave it at that. He's very talented.
And that's why we stay silent. Oh, what a beautiful voice. Let's bring this kind of music back, please.
If the tears start to fall.
Or what if you're too talented and then one of your girls start falling for the guy, the singer, and then they go after the singer and then, oh geez, just better to just be silent. He was there all night. They have 2 kids now.
And then he just disappeared. That was it.
All right, keep your eyes open, because they're busting my balls about this bastard, all right?
So he doesn't even know what happened to that guy? So they really kept it between the 3 of them that were involved that night.
We got a real problem. You know that thing we took care of upstate?
Paulie was just talking about that.
Yeah, it's getting out.
I want to make it into condominiums.
Jimmy, it's been 6 months.
I don't care how long it's been. We got to get it out of there right away.
6 months and they're gonna go dig it up? Ugh, oh my god.
Hurry up, will you? My mother's gonna make some fried peppers and sausage for you.
They're talking about food?
Karen was home with the kids and she never asked any questions anyway.
I feel so bad for Karen.
Read this fucking dog.
That dog's probably eating better than most human beings.
Janice and I were having so much fun, she started screwing up at work and had to straighten out her boss a little bit.
Gonna deal with me.
And I love how open they can be with their, you know, side relationships and nobody says anything. On to the next one. Oh my goodness.
I thought you said that you were all right, Spider.
No. What do you got me on a fucking pay no mind list, kid?
No.
You've insulted him now. It's over for you.
You want a drink now? Okay, I'll bring it for you.
Yeah, well, give me a fucking drink.
Yeah, bring him 2.
That's me. I'm the Oklahoma kid. You fucking barber.
Is he gonna get shot? Ah! Oh!
Now he's moving.
Oh my god!
He's fucking doctor. All right, so he got shot in the foot. What is it, a big fucking...
This dude is a loose cannon. I wouldn't want him anywhere near me. That is so terrifying.
Take him down to the doctor. Take him to the doctor down the street.
Fucking prick.
No remorse. No nothing.
Don't get me upset now.
Oh, don't get me upset? Oh my gosh. If that's him not upset, I don't want to see him upset.
I haven't been home in 2 weeks. You're not going out tonight. Hey.
This movie's kind of stressing me out a little bit.
I'm telling you, I look in your face and I know that you're lying! What are you ready-made horse? That's all you're good for! Get out of my...
Oh my god, these poor kids. Oh, it just breaks my heart. The guy gets shot and comes back to work. Serving the same people. That's some serious bravery.
Tell the truth, you're looking for sympathy. Is that it, sweetie?
Why don't you go fuck yourself, Tom?
Oh, the balls.
I got respect for this. He's got a lot of fucking balls.
Ah, that's what I said.
He shoots him in the foot. He tells him to go fuck himself.
Yeah.
You gonna let him get away with that?
No, he's done. He's done.
What's the world coming to? Tom, I'm kidding with you. What the fuck are you doing? Are you a fucking sick maniac?
Yes. He is sick.
Kidding with you. You fucking shoot the guy?
He's dead.
Oh, yeah. Wow, you think? He's dead. Who'd have
You got a
thought?
problem with what I did, Anthony?
No. Hey, no.
Fucking rat anyways. Whole family's all rats.
The thing about everybody being scared of you all the time, like, you would never know who your true friends are.
I'll dig the fucking hole. I don't give a fuck. Was the first hole I dug? First time I dug.
It's all fun and games until he's on the other end of the barrel.
You keep away from my husband, you hear me? Hello?
Oh, shit.
He's my husband! Get your own goddamn man!
Oh my god.
Karen, are you crazy?
You drove her crazy. Wait, to kill the both of you? She won't do it. She won't do it. She won't do it. We know she won't do it. Jesus, no! Oh my gosh. This life ain't for me. I'm good. Hard pass. Keep your money. Keep your clothes. Keep your friends. I don't want it. I don't want it. Oh, this is making me very tense, very anxious.
How are you? Good. Why don't you go get me cigarettes, okay?
That's the other woman that his wife was terrorizing, right?
No, this coconut Chinese food. No, what's that?
Succulent Chinese male. I love that meme so much.
You got children. I'm not saying you gotta go back there this minute. You gotta go back. I mean, it's the only way. You gotta keep up appearances.
I love how he brings up his 2 children. He's like, you can't, you got 2 children. And I'm sitting here thinking for a split second, like, oh, he cares about the children's well-being. And then he hits him with the whole appearances thing. Like, no, you have to keep up appearances.
To go home to the family, you understand? You gotta go home, okay?
Yeah, you gotta go home, but to keep up appearances.
Everything's gonna be just the way it was when you were first married. I'm gonna romance. It's gonna be beautiful. I know how to talk to us.
Don't worry, Paulie will take care of it.
You're not gonna get a divorce. We're not animalic.
She'll never divorce.
We're not, you say we're not animals, we don't get divorced?
She'll kill him, but you won't do it.
Oh, okay.
You gonna pay it?
Tampa, Florida, 2 days later.
Let's go. Let's go.
Oh, look how fun the Tampa Zoo. Shoo. I know where this is going. Oh, I know. That's one way to get rid of a body. Oh, good Lord.
Lions, Jimmy. Just throw him over the moats. Right. No! I'm getting...
He's literally getting thrown in the lion's den.
To have a sister working as a typist for the FBI. Of all the fucking people, she gave up everybody.
They finally messed with the wrong person.
Judge gave Jimmy and me 10 years like he was giving away candy.
10 years in a federal penitentiary.
I don't feel bad. They had it coming.
Now take me to jail.
Sounds like he's going on vacation. Take me to the airport.
Well, that's the flavor.
I felt he used too many onions, but...
No such thing as too many onions. Shut your mouth.
3 small onions, that's all I did.
3 onions.
How many?
It's gonna take you 3 years to cut that 1 clove of garlic up.
Rare, medium rare.
Medium rare. An aristocrat.
I like mine still alive on the plate.
I got your peppers and onions, salami, prosciutto, a lot of cheese.
Oh, they're eating well. What's that? Oh, medicine?
Yeah, I'll take that.
All right, I'll catch you guys later.
Yeah.
Oh, something he clearly doesn't want them to know about.
I'll catch you next week. Thanks. All right.
There any more?
Nope, that's it.
Oh my gosh, the corruption.
Go right up to the front.
Is that the line for visitation? And they're all like wives with their really young children?
Let her do it. Let her do it.
I love how she does stand up for herself.
That's what happens when you go away. I've told you that we're on our own. Forget everybody else.
Oh, so when you get put in jail, like, the family kind of ditches you?
I don't want to hear a word about her anymore, Henry.
Never.
No. 4 years later. He's out. Let the shenanigans begin again. Is he gonna start fresh?
You have to go see your parole officer tomorrow.
Karen, don't worry about it. Everything's gonna be fine.
No, it's not gonna be fine. Oh, that looks delicious. So they're back in with the family?
And you see anybody fucking around with this shit, you're gonna tell me, right?
Yeah.
Oh my god, that scared me.
I started using Sandy's place to mix the stuff, and even with Sandy snorting more than...
So he's getting involved in exactly what he said he wasn't gonna get involved with, am I right?
As long as I kept getting this stuff from Pittsburgh, I knew Paulie would never find out.
I think this is the first time I've ever watched a movie where I ended up really not liking the main character.
Do you love it? Oh, it's wonderful. And this we
Do we love the decor? I don't know. It was certainly a choice. Now that's an entertainment system.
The Lufthansa heist. Tommy and Carbone, we're gonna...
Is this based on a real heist that happened?
Johnny Roast Beef had to keep them all tied up in a...
Johnny Roast Beef. What a name.
I had everybody working for me. Even our old babysitter.
Even the babies. They had the babies working for them. Who do you think's doing the smuggling?
Is this the same baby you used last week?
Is this the same baby you used last week?
She looks just like you, Lois. That's what the stewardess said. Yeah.
No one ever suspects the babies.
Just make it last, all right? Take it easy.
Hey.
Gotta go.
Stay away from the booger sugar, kids. I really don't like him. I really don't like him.
from the scene of the heist at JFK. It looks like a big one, maybe the biggest this town has ever seen.
Oh my God, they did it.
I apologize. What's the matter with you? Sorry. The fuck is the matter with you?
He's lecturing him about not bringing attention, and yet he's bringing attention to them in this bar.
Fat fuck, you ought to wear a sign.
Same goes for you.
What are you, stupid or what? Excuse me. What's the matter? Take it off.
Oh, everyone's coming in with these really expensive items that they just bought.
Didn't I tell you not to get anything big?
Yup, wow.
You don't get the fucking cat, you don't get your $20,000 make. Bring it back.
All right, fine. I'll bring it back.
$20,000 coat? Are you kidding me? I have a hard time spending like $100 on a coat. $20,000, and back then too. I mean, $20,000 is a year of college now.
I did what I had to do. I need the money.
That's nice.
It's a great drinking game for this movie. Every single time they say money, take a shot. I don't give you 5 minutes.
Don't be a moron with the money. Do what's right, you understand?
Yeah, of course.
Don't spend it on something big.
Rose, come here! I got the most expensive tree they had!
Oh my gosh. These people are asking to get caught. Nobody does what they're told to do. Or not do, rather.
Get yourself something nice, okay?
I wonder how much that tree cost. It ain't even cute. That ornament looks like it's made out of hair. Nice undies.
Yeah, you're always fucking late. You're late for your own fucking thing. It's a joke, a joke. Put the fucking pot down. You gotta take the coffee.
I can't. No. I honestly didn't see that coming. I feel like I should have seen that coming, but no. The blood spatter, though, that was like, wow. This guy is certified
Max was
crazy.
always crazy.
Yeah, right on.
Have a drink. What are you doing? It's an occasion. Have a drink.
The only guy I like less than the main guy is short stuff over here.
We're gonna work for this guy one day. He's gonna be a boss.
No, you do not want to work for that guy. Nobody is safe.
I want my money.
Don't tell him.
You're gonna get your money. You just gotta stop busting balls. All right, look at me. You hear me?
He's all bark, no bite.
And all the roses die.
Bum 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 bum. That's awesome. That's a great shot with great music. Love that. I love every single thing about that. He's my favorite character. Jimmy. Did I play this on Guitar Hero? If it wasn't for Guitar Hero, there's a lot of songs I wouldn't know about. I know I'm gonna get judged for this, but I said at the beginning of the video that I didn't know who Joe Pesci was. Well, I do, and I know he's also in Home Alone. I know his characters, I just didn't know his name, so I apologize. But wow, does he play a really good villain. He's extremely unlikable.
I think Maury tells his wife everything.
Maury, him? That's when I knew Jimmy was gonna whack Maury.
And what about his wife if he tells his wife everything?
Make sure you bring him here tonight. Okay? All right.
Another soon-to-be victim.
Forget about tonight. Forget about that.
It was like a load off my...
He's not gonna do it?
Good. Which time? Rockwood Boulevard. It's open 24 hours, so they got day.
Imagine hanging out with people like this, your so-called friends, and then you have to feel like you're walking on eggshells the entire time. I could never do that. Oh my God. Actually, never mind. There is so much worse than the feeling of walking on eggshells. Oh my God, that is just awful.
He's missing. I know something happened.
Really drunk and fell asleep.
This movie is stressing me out. I feel like I can't even think straight anymore. Like, I'm sitting here wondering, like, who's next? Am I next? They're coming for me next.
The fucks?
Oh, yeah, it's like, are they dead or asleep? Nobody knows. Nice pink car. Oh, no. Well. Oh, my Lord.
Jimmy was cutting every link between himself and the robbery, but it had nothing to do with me.
Oh. And they're going through the garbage and they're gonna get crushed and it just feels like humans in this are treated like trash, like just here today, gone tomorrow.
It made him sick to have to turn money over to the guys who stole it. He'd rather whack them.
You have a problem? Nah, no problem. Whack them.
They were finding bodies all over.
Oh God, not the meat, not the meat. Ugh. Oh my God, I might never eat meat ever again. I think this movie has ruined meat for me. Yeah, that's disgusting.
He was frozen so stiff it took them 2 days to thaw him out for the autopsy.
Well, at least he won't smell that bad.
Don't paint any more religious pictures, please.
Careful. God be with you.
You know,
God be with you. If only he knew.
we were good fellas, wise guys.
I have other names. Goodfellas, no, not one of them.
As far as Jimmy was concerned, with Tommy being made, it was like we were all being made.
Oh, it's like you mess with one of us, you mess with all of us.
Oh, no.
Ah!
Benny, what happened? Everything got straightened out?
No, we had a problem.
I mean, I didn't like him, but I mean, just wow. I mean, you do that to other people. Why are you surprised when it eventually comes back around and happens to you?
It was revenge for Billy Bats. And a lot of other things. And there was nothing that we could do about it.
It's just a vicious cycle of revenge. Sunday, May 11th, 1980. Back at it. I love how his car matches his house.
To match some silencers he had gotten. I had to pick up my brother at the hospital and drive him back to the house.
This movie is training me to be paranoid because I'm seeing the cars behind him and I'm like, are we being followed? Is he being followed?
I was pretty sure I'd get my money back.
Let me guess, he didn't get his money back. How did you not see that sooner? You got so lucky.
Let me check you out. Come on.
Yeah, check his system for drugs.
See right there? Right in front of us there. I think it's been following me all morning.
Oh, okay, so he's getting paranoid. Is it real or is it just the paranoia?
I've been all over town and I think I've seen it all day.
Maybe if you didn't have a poop brown car, you wouldn't stick out like a sore thumb.
Yep, that's it.
There it is.
Come on, we gotta get to your mother. Hold you.
It's funny, okay? It's funny.
So they are being followed? I don't know what to believe anymore. I'm seriously getting so stressed out from this movie. My mind feels like it's all over the place.
Should bring him in the fucking helicopter, then we'll see how paranoid I am.
Why would they be following you around in a helicopter, though? Don't you think they'd use something a little bit more discreet?
Karen, didn't I tell me he was paranoid?
Yeah, I need a hit.
Oh, no, not her, too. No.
Just do it!
Okay.
Unfucking believable. All of them. Every fucking...
This is not gonna end well, and they're gonna burn the sauce.
After all her yeah bullshit, she picks up the phone and calls from the house.
You want it done right, you gotta do it yourself.
Poor guy's been watching helicopters and tomato sauce.
Don't let Karen touch the sauce.
What a great line. Oh, he was watching the sauce and helicopters.
I'm a rolling stone.
He looks awful.
Is that the last one?
Yeah.
God, he's making me clammy. My hands are getting all sweaty. Ugh, I feel like I'm getting like transference.
I gotta go home and get my hat.
Forget your fuck.
What?
Do you understand what we're involved in here?
I don't care. I need my hat. I won't fly without it.
What? They're all crazy.
What the fuck is this?
Oh!
Shut the car off slowly.
Did they finally get caught?
I knew they were cops. Only cops talk that way. If they had been wise guys, I wouldn't have heard a thing.
Oh, I see. And everyone's going down with them. Oh, you're gonna eat. That's gonna hurt if that accidentally goes off.
You gonna make a fucking cake too? You got anything good in there or what, Joe?
Yeah, let me guess, it's not flour.
This is the bad time. I didn't feel safe until I got home.
I wouldn't even feel safe at home.
Where's the stuff that I left, Karen?
It's in the toilet.
Pushed it down the toilet.
Exactly.
You what?
You're welcome.
No! No!
He's still alive and he's freaking out about flushing some drugs down the toilet. But you're still alive, though. Priorities.
Take this.
He's giving you money after everything?
Now I gotta turn my back.
So he's just paying him off, like, get out of my life. I want nothing to do with you anymore.
$3,200 for a lifetime. Wasn't even enough to pay for the coffin.
You're lucky he didn't give you a bullet.
How's he doing? Busting his balls or what?
He's okay. He is not okay.
I got some beautiful Dior dresses. You want to have them? Pick out a few for yourself.
For my mom.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah, I'll go for mom.
Dior dresses, no, yeah, take them and then sell them. Seems like you need the money. I don't like this. I don't have a good feeling. I don't have a good feeling. I don't have a good feeling. I'm stressed. I'm stressed out. I'm stressed out. Yeah. Oh, yeah, you have good instincts. Get the hell out of there. Oh my God, my heart. The anxiety in my chest.
If you're part of a crew, nobody ever tells you that they're going to kill you.
Does this have a happy ending, guys?
I've been telling you your whole life. Don't talk on a fucking phone, right? Now you understand? Huh?
Yeah, now we know why Paulie doesn't have a phone.
He's asking me to go down to Florida and do a hit with Anthony. That's when I knew I would never have come back from Florida alive.
Well, I'm taking the hint. I'm assuming he dies.
Just whoever fucking controls it, just no place cold, all right? Do that for me. I'm doing...
bronchial.
No place cold, so Florida?
And I've heard you on a telephone, talking about cocaine. Conversation after conversation, you're talking to Henry on the phone.
They got Jimmy.
Please point him out for the members of the jury. Your Honor, please let the record reflect that Mr. Hill... Mr.
You're
Hill,
forever on
do you
his
also know a man by the
shit
name of
list
Paul
now.
Cicero? Do you see him here in the courtroom today?
Yes.
Can you point him out for the members of the jury?
There goes that friendship.
See, the hardest thing for me was leaving the life. I still love the life.
No one ever leaves the life.
Everybody had their hands out. Everything was for the taking. And now it's all over.
I love how they're the ones on trial, yet they're uncovering an even larger problem, and that's the corruption in the system. All of the institutions that let them get away with all of this because they were bribed.
I'm an average nobody. Get to live the rest of my life like a schnook.
You know what? Living like an average nobody sounds like fun. Hold on, wait. Henry Hill is still in the witness protection program. In 1987, he was arrested in Seattle, Washington for narcotics, conspiracy, and he received 5 years probation. Since 1987, he has been clean. Well, good for you. Fantastic. Oh my God, this whole thing just stressed me out. This was based on a true story. How does anyone live like this? In 1989, Henry and Karen Hill separated after 25 years of marriage. 25 years too long. My goodness. Yeah, no. Paul Cicero died in 1988 in Fort Worth Federal Prison of respiratory illness. At least it wasn't by gunshot. He was 73. Damn! He still lived to like the average age. Oh, I don't even know how he made it to 73. All I did was watch the movie based on a true story, and I'm sitting here like, I'm gonna have a heart attack. Guys, I'm telling you right now, you don't have to worry about me. This life ain't for me. Nope. Straight and narrow, that's how I like it. In my house, playing video games, watching movies, making videos. Jimmy Conway is currently serving a 20 years to life sentence for murder in a New York State prison. He will not be eligible for parole until 2004. Wow, it's 2025. When he will be 78 years old. How did they do this for so long? I need to calm down after this. I am literally sweating. Like, I feel moisture. Just TMI? I'm sorry, but it's the truth. You know how I said at the beginning that I woke up today and thought watching this movie would be a good idea? I take it back. I can't remember the last time I was this stressed out from a movie. This is why I tend to stick to stuff that has happy endings. I mean, he did eventually make it out. He got parole in 2004 at the age of 73, so that's as happy as it's gonna get. This is also one of the only movies that I can think of where I really didn't like the main characters, besides Jimmy. And I liked him because he had an energy about him that was kind of friendly. He had good charisma. But there have been so many movies in the past where even though the main character is a villain of sorts, you still like them for some reason. But these guys, they were just... They for me at least, they were just so not likable. They kept making the same mistakes over and over and over again. And by the end of this movie, their paranoia quite literally transferred to me. I have to go air out this shirt because I could not stop sweating. I can't believe that this was based on a true story. I'm also really sad that it was based on a true story. Loyalty meant nothing to them. They were family up until it was their head on the chopping block. If I had to rate this movie based on how tense it made me feel, I think my shoulders were up to my ears by the end of this. I just realized that I can now perceive my back muscles. The anxiety in my chest at one point was so overwhelming. It was either the movie or I had way too much coffee beforehand. I don't know if I've ever mentioned this before, and maybe there are people out there that can relate to this. There are certain times where I do have to be very careful and very selective with things that I watch, like movies and TV shows. This also extends to music as well. Depending on what mood I'm in, I have to be careful with what movies I watch and what music I listen to. If I'm in like a sad mood or if I'm feeling really tense, I cannot listen to overwhelming, overstimulating music or like really sad music. If I'm not in a great mood, I tend to gravitate towards things that are uplifting, happy movies, something with a happy ending, or music that's just very uplifting, very high vibe. I guess what I'm trying to say is I am very, very sensitive because movies like this, they definitely make me feel things very, very strongly. I think that's also another major reason why it's taken me so long to watch certain movies, because like at certain points in my life, it would have really affected me. If I would have watched this movie while I was in, say, college and already super stressed out, I think it would have added to the stress. So if the goal for this movie was to make the audience feel things very deeply, way to go, you nailed it. I think this is also a great time to mention that I have never seen The Godfathers. I know that those movies also have to do with the mob or the mafia. I'm sure they're equally as intense because I also know that they are equally as legendary as Goodfellas. I hope you guys enjoyed my reaction to Goodfellas. I also apologize if at any point I said things that just made absolutely no sense. My brain was all over the place. I think I need a nap or some deep breathing exercises. Whew, calm, good vibes. If you enjoyed witnessing my stress levels increase throughout the video, make sure to like and subscribe. I hope you guys have a beautiful day full of sunshine, good vibes, and I will see you very, very soon.